I believe that we're all born winners. All the schools, all the religions, and all the books are teaching us the same, that we humans come to this earth to thrive and to be happy. Even though that we wake up some mornings and we get an unexpected phone call, an unexpected email, or the day just does not go how we planned, or we hear something negative from the news. And then we stop thriving and we stop being happy. My name is Eric Lassard, the Game Changer. Now I'm sure you're asking yourselves, what is this little weirdo all dressed up in a suit speaking about life and game changing? Well, let me share with you a story, and I'm sure you will figure it out yourselves. On a cold winter evening, I was sitting near the fireplace playing with my Lego, and my mom, of course, was sitting near the computer checking what she has accomplished and what she has not. And then she started to ask that question. Why? Why can't I not just take my life and my business to the next level? And I just had enough of asking those questions. So I decided to stand up and walk up to her. Because this is not your game. These are not your rules. No wonder why you can't win. And she stood there for 1 minute, quiet. Now you have to know something. It's very hard to make my mom quiet for 1 minute. And then she said slowly, "Could you say that again? Life is a game. Make your own rules. Play and win." Now, if you think that this is the end of my inspirational stories, well, you are wrong, because it took her another 3 years to understand that I was right. By the way, I'm always right. But the good news is, once she understood me, she quit her job and started working full-time for me. Now, I even also have a better story. After Christmas Eve, my friend Paul moved in with us. And I said, "Great!" And then I asked my mom, "Why is he moving in with us?" And then she said, "Well, he had some technical issues with his wife and he has to stay with us for a while." And I said, "What kind of technical issues? Is she chasing him around with a rolling pin?" And my mom said, "Well, yes, sort of." And she said, "Let's be supportive to him." And I said, "Okay." And I was watching him for a few days. He left the house like a superhero and came back in the evening like Little Red Riding Hood, who just escaped from the wolf's tummy. And then I just had to ask him, "Paul, what's happening to you? You leave the house like a superhero, and you come back in the evening like Little Red Riding Hood, who just escaped from the wolf's tummy." And Paul said, "Well, my friend, I don't know what's happening out there. This morning I woke up and I said, today will be my day. I went into the bathroom, I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, and I looked in the mirror and I said, I'm happy, I'm successful, and I am healthy." And then I walked out of the bathroom, I dressed up, and I went downstairs and had my breakfast. I got into my car and I started rolling. Then I turned on the radio. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Good morning, world. This is the 8 o'clock news. Today's headlines: 20 mice have escaped from New York City Zoo. Mice? Where? I pulled up all the windows. And then my phone rang. So I picked up the phone. I said, "Hello, hello, hello." And the voice said, "Hi, Paul." He says, "Oh, hi, I'm going to meet you at that coffee shop in a few minutes." He says, "Oh," and the voice said, "Oh, yes, I'm calling about that. I just found out that my cat is pregnant." And I said, "Okay." So I put down the phone. And what can you say? And then I kept on driving. And then I got an unexpected email. And it said, "Hi, Paul. Your product is too expensive for us, and unfortunately somebody offered it for a better price. We wish you the best of luck." And there I was, all dressed up in my suit, with no appointments and with no customers. So I said to myself, well, look, I'm still happy, and I'm still successful, and I'm still handsome, and it's still sunshine. So I kept on driving. And then, boom! Thunder and lightning started pouring all over the streets. The streets got all muddy. So I said, I'm still safe in the car. So I reached the traffic light, and I was waiting for green. And when it became green, the car in front of me did not move. So I went beep, 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 beep. So I had no choice but to step out from my car. And then I was wet till my ankles. I stepped into a muddy puddle. So I had no choice but to keep on moving. So I walked up to the car and I knocked on the window. And the window slowly pulled down. And there was the woman saying, "Oh, sorry, honey. I was just putting on my makeup. Here I go." Zoom! Splash! There I was standing, all wet and all muddy. So I got back into my car and I looked in the mirror and I saw the gel melting on my face and my suit was all muddy. And I had no choice but to come home. And then I stopped driving and I stopped being happy. And then I could see in Paul's eyes the sadness. So I gave him a big hug. And I told him, "Paul, would it be just great to have a magic card or a magic tool which in these moments can help you?" I said, "Oh yes, it would be delighted." And I said, "Well, I have great news for you, because this is why I created the winner matrix with its 12 elements. Because our brain is one of the world's most genius computers." And he said, "And where can I find this lovely program?" And I said, "I can tell it to you." And then from then words, he was thriving and being happy. And then he became the world's most successful and healthiest person. And now I don't really see him often because he got back to his wife and they're in a continuous honeymoon. This is what about the 12 elements of the winner matrix is. It will rewire your brain and it will teach you how to live a happy, successful, healthy life. And I want to share this with you because my life mission is to inspire parents and children to better understand each other. And I want to inspire you that it does not matter how old are you, and it does not matter what country you're coming from, and it does not matter what did you do yesterday. All that matters is to find your game and to make up your rules and to play it. Play it with all your heart. And I can tell you something, you will win. Because life is a game. Make your rules. Play and win. Enjoy the game.